The Enigmatic Pyramids, written by Jenne Saunders. Did you know that the Great Pyramid of Giza, one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world, is the only one that still stands today? This grand monument, an architectural marvel, has captured the collective imagination of humanity for millennia. Its grandeur and complexity are a testament to the ingenuity and sophistication of ancient Egyptian civilization. The Great Pyramid of Giza, the largest of the 3 pyramids on the Giza Plateau, is a marvel of precision and design. Constructed over a span of 20 years during the reign of the pharaoh Khufu, it was the tallest man-made structure in the world for over 3,800 years. This colossal structure, comprised of more than 2 million blocks of stone, each weighing an average of 2.5 tons, is a testament to the monumentality of ancient Egyptian architecture and engineering. The purpose of the pyramids, especially the Great Pyramid, has been a subject of debate and speculation. While they are traditionally seen as grand tombs for the pharaohs, some theories suggest that these structures had a more complex purpose. The precision alignment of the Great Pyramid to the cardinal points and its sophisticated internal structure have led some to propose that it served as an astronomical observatory, a giant sundial, or even a source of divine energy. Despite the numerous theories, the pyramids remain enigmatic, their secrets still veiled in the sands of time. Their allure and mystery continue to draw archaeologists, historians, and tourists from around the world, each seeking to unlock the secrets of these ancient wonders. As we delve deeper into the history of Egypt, we'll uncover more about the construction, purpose, and significance of these pyramids, and the civilization that built them. This colossal structure is just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to the fascinating history of Egypt. Let's travel back in time, way back, to the pre-dynastic period, when Egypt was not yet a unified kingdom. Picture this: the Nile, a life-giving river, cradling early settlements along its fertile banks. It was here, in this lush landscape, that the seeds of civilization were sown. The Nile's annual flooding cycle brought rich soil, perfect for agriculture. This bounty allowed people to settle down, leave their nomadic lifestyles, and form communities. They began to grow wheat, barley, and flax, slowly becoming reliant on their crops. This was a pivotal moment, marking the birth of agrarian society. As these communities grew, so did their culture. They crafted pottery and developed hieroglyphic writing. They worshipped gods and goddesses and began to form the early concept of an afterlife. These cultural elements are the bedrock of what we know as ancient Egyptian civilization. This period set the stage for the rise of one of the world's greatest civilizations. Enter the Old Kingdom, an era defined by pharaohs, pyramids, and prosperity. This epoch was a pivotal point in Egypt's history, marking the unification of Upper and Lower Egypt under a single ruler. This consolidation of power led to the establishment of the pharaoh as a divine king, a god in human form, whose authority was absolute and unchallenged. The Old Kingdom, also known as the Age of the Pyramids, saw the construction of the very first pyramids. These grand structures were not mere architectural marvels, but they were the pharaoh's stairway to eternity, a testament to their divine status. The Step Pyramid of Djoser, the first colossal stone building, was a revolutionary testament to this new age of construction. It was a structure that transformed the landscape of Egypt, setting a precedent for future pharaohs to follow. Imagine, if you will, a time when the horizon was dominated by these monumental structures, shimmering under the relentless Egyptian sun. They were the symbols of the pharaoh's power and wealth, their connection with the gods, and their promise of life after death. Each stone in the pyramid was a step closer to immortality, a step closer to the gods. The Old Kingdom wasn't just about pyramids and pharaohs, it was an era of prosperity and growth. Trade flourished, arts and literature blossomed, and societal structures were cemented. The concept of Maat, the divine order that maintained the universe, was deeply ingrained into the society. Everyone, from the highest noble to the lowest peasant, had a role to play in upholding Maat. Yet as grand and glorious as the Old Kingdom was, it was not immune to the sands of time. Despite all the prosperity and power, the Old Kingdom eventually crumbled under the weight of its own success. But that's a story for another time. The Old Kingdom was a time of great architectural innovation and societal structure, but all good things come to an end. The intermediate periods of Egypt were marked by political instability, but they were not without their own intrigue. As the Old Kingdom's power waned, Egypt descended into a series of intermediate periods, characterized by political upheaval, foreign invasions, and internal strife. But let's not forget, the tale of Egypt is not only one of pharaohs and pyramids, it's also a tale of the resilience of a culture and a people. The first intermediate period, following the collapse of the Old Kingdom, was a time of power struggles. Regional governors, once loyal to the pharaoh, turned against each other, vying for control over the Nile's fertile lands. Yet, it was during this time that we see an explosion of creativity in literature and art, a testament to the enduring spirit of the Egyptian people. The second intermediate period was marked by the invasion of the Hyksos, a foreign people from the east. They brought with them new technologies, such as the horse-drawn chariot, which forever changed Egypt's military and social landscape. This period witnessed the fusion of cultures, as Egyptians began to adopt some of the Hyksos practices. The third intermediate period, following the glory of the New Kingdom, was a time of division. The country was split, with rival dynasties ruling in the north and the south. Yet, despite the political fragmentation, this period saw an explosion of building projects, including many grand temples. Finally, the late period, often considered the last gasp of native Egyptian rule before the arrival of foreign powers, was a time of revival. There was a resurgence of traditional Egyptian culture, art and religion, as if the people were trying to hold on to their identity in face of the coming storm. Even in times of turmoil, Egypt's cultural identity remained strong. Through invasions, power struggles and societal changes, the resilience of the Egyptian people is a testament to their enduring spirit. Their story reminds us that even in the face of adversity, culture and identity can thrive, shaping a civilization's legacy for centuries to come. The New Kingdom marked a revival of power, but this was not to last forever. This period, which spanned from 16th to the 11th century BCE, saw the restoration of potent pharaohs who ushered in an era of prosperity and expansion. The likes of Ramses the Great and Queen Hatshepsut reigned supreme, their rule characterized by military expeditions that extended Egypt's borders and influence. The New Kingdom was also a time of architectural grandeur. Pharaohs commissioned more elaborate tombs, not just as final resting places, but as symbols of their might and divinity. The Valley of the Kings became a necropolis of monumental tombs, including the famous tomb of Tutankhamun, discovered almost intact in the 20th century. These tombs were filled with treasures, art, and inscriptions, providing us with invaluable insights into the lives and beliefs of the ancient Egyptians. Yet, even the greatest of empires must face decline. The end of the New Kingdom was marked by internal strife, power struggles, and invasions. The once mighty pharaohs lost their grip on power, their authority challenged by priests and military leaders. The incursions of foreign powers, particularly the Assyrians and Persians, further weakened the kingdom. The late period, from the 8th to the 4th century BCE, was a time of instability and foreign rule. Despite attempts to revive their past glory, the Egyptians could not regain their former power. The Persians conquered Egypt twice, and then came the Greeks under Alexander the Great. The last native Egyptian ruler, the famous Cleopatra, saw her kingdom become a province of the Roman Empire. The tale of ancient Egypt is one of rise and fall, but its legacy lives on. The pharaohs may have departed. Their grand tombs stand as silent witnesses to a civilization that for over 3,000 years was a beacon of human achievement. And while the sands of time may have obscured the details, the story of Egypt continues to captivate us, reminding us of the impermanence of earthly power and the enduring allure of history. Despite the sands of time, the legacy of the pharaohs continues to captivate us. Ancient Egypt, A civilization that flourished for over 3,000 years has had a profound impact on the world, shaping modern culture in ways that still resonate today. Its influence can be seen in architecture, with buildings and monuments across the globe, drawing inspiration from the grandeur and precision of the pyramids. Literature, too, frequently dips its quill into the well of Egyptian mythology and history, spinning tales of gods, pharaohs, and their timeless exploits. But the legacy of the pharaohs is not confined to history books or architectural marvels. It lives on in the tireless efforts of researchers and archaeologists who continue to unearth secrets and make discoveries that shed new light on this fascinating civilization. Their work helps us understand the past, and in doing so, shapes our present and future. From the enigmatic pyramids to the enduring culture, the story of ancient Egypt continues to intrigue and inspire us. If you enjoy my videos and would like to support me and my channel, please click on the link below this video, PayPal. Me, Jenne Saunders. To make a donation, thank you for your support. Lots of love. Jenne Saunders.